What's up, cinephiles? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Tiffany and I do movie reactions here on YouTube. But if you're not new here, welcome back, cinephiles. If you haven't looked at the calendar today, you know that it is a horror fanatic's second favorite day, Friday the 13th. Last Friday the 13th, yes, I know it went up on Saturday the 14th. But we did Friday the 13th. Now, at this time, I did not think that I was going to make this a series on my channel. I thought that I would do a one-off of it just to kind of celebrate, do a little hoorah, and I did the reboot of Friday the 13th, which came out in 2009, starred Danielle Panabaker, Jared Padalecki, and Derek Mears as Jason Voorhees. However, we have two, maybe three Friday the 13th this year, one in February and one in March, and I figured, why not make this a series? So, we are going to be looking at 1980's Friday the 13th. This movie started the franchise and has become a love it or hate it movie in the genre. A lot of people, my partner included, find this series to be their all-time greatest series of all time. I never watched this up until 2016. 2016 was the first year that I actually watched all of the movies, and at the time, I think I had only seen the reboot. I think that's why I like it so much. But I'm interested in getting back into these with you guys to, binge it. If you would prefer that I actually do the series instead of just waiting for Friday the 13th, please go ahead and let me know. Leave that in the comment section down below. I'm not opposed to going ahead and doing it. I was considering doing Night of the Demons and The Strangers for our winter, or the first quarter of the year series, but I might be able to sneak in a few Friday the 13th if you'd like me to. But without further ado, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I've got so much content coming your way. Hit that like button if you like this series, and leave me a comment down below letting me know if you would like me to continue these on normal days. But let's jump right in, cinephiles. I do love 80s films. I feel like 80s films are a little bit better than others. I do love 90s films as well, but I feel like 80s are where it's at. And we will be covering quite a few 80s horror films. 1958. I always wanted to go to camp, but I never did. I went to, we had like a family campground for church, and I went there for the couple of days, but I never went to actual camp. Just checking on the campers, making sure that they are nice and cozy. Oh, somebody brought Annabelle. Who the hell let this child bring Annabelle? Can't just be bringing demonic possessed dolls out here. No wonder Jason drowned.
Somebody will see.
Close the door. Well, if you turn all the lights on, somebody's gonna see.
Does Marianne kiss as good as I do?
How would I know?
Like he would tell you if it was yes or no.
You said we were special.
I meant everything.
Oh wait, yeah, it is 58. If they do this, they gotta get married. I do love Harry Manfredi's score in this film. See, I watched the reboot, and then I watched part 7, and then I watched this one, and then watched them all the way.
We weren't doing anything. We were just messing around.
We were just messing around. My belt was undone, and her shirt was half off. Girl, throw the tire at her! Why boxes? Boxes are so lightweight. Throw the tire or something. Guys, forgive me if I sound a little hoarse or congested. I am dealing with a horrible allergy attack, so I am working my way through it. It's the longest opening credits ever. Frank's Delicatessen. Friday, June 13th, the present. I can't remember, does this all take place in one day? I think it does, but I can't remember fully. It is beautiful. Because this is set in what? Jersey? I think. Look, this is, out of the big three, Freddy, Michael, and Jason, this is the series that I have watched the least because there's so many movies in it. The one that I've watched the most is Freddy because I am a huge Wes Craven fan.
2 hours later.
They have so many shots of her just walking.
About 20 miles?
About that.
Camp Blood. They're open.
God dang.
So luck.
Can I get a bus or something? Not likely.
She looks like Sissy from Urban Cowboy. You know, Ina's like, don't be volunteering me for that. I don't want to be going out there doing all that.
You're going to Camp Blood, ain't you?
Never mind.
Oh, shut up, Ralph.
It's got a death
He seems very happy to tell you that.
to doom, ain't he?
Come on, climb up, miss.
Yep, New Jersey. That's what it says on the side of his truck. Get. Why you gotta grab her like that? She could have gotten up just fine. She didn't need your hands on her butt. You nasty. Oh, it's a manual. I never learned how to drive a manual. I'd be dead. I've only ever driven an automatic. My partner has offered to show me how, but both of us drive automatic cars.
He tell you anything?
Who?
Your boss. I mean about what happened.
Why don't you tell me?
Camp Crystal Lake is jinxed.
Oh, terrific. Not you too.
Christy tell you about the 2 kids murdered in 58? Huh? Boy drowning in
Another one, thank you.
1962. They was gonna open up. The water was bad.
How was the water bad?
They dropped $25,000.
Was it like cabin fever water bad? Or was it just like somebody threw chlorine into it and killed all the fish? Now I just got a whole another 10 miles to go. Girl, could you not tie that to the pack? You gotta just swing it around? Be a good weapon. Alright, Kevin Bacon. The hell is he wearing? Not the jorts. I can't. Jorts are so weird.
Alice!
And they're short jorts at that.
Listen, where's Bill? Has he finished cleaning out the boathouse yet?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in the past half hour.
I was doing something. Why couldn't you look for him?
I thought we had 2 weeks.
Come on, I'll show you where you can get changed.
You have 2 weeks, but that's 2 weeks worth a lot of work. I mean, it takes me a week to get my house fully cleaned. Because I have so many other things to do. I think everybody, it's going to take you time to get stuff done. Plus, these are a ton of cabins. I would love to own, like, a little camp like this. Even if it's not in, like, camp ready, like, it doesn't have to have children coming to it or anything. Like, it could just be a place to live. The acreage, the lake. So nice.
Do I really look like that?
You did last night.
What else were you doing last night?
You're very pretty.
Oh, ew.
Particular reason?
You are her boss.
You want to leave?
I don't know. I may have to go back to California to straighten something out.
Straighten what out?
Give me another chance.
The fact that your boss is trying to get with you?
By Friday, if you're not happy, I'll put you on the bus myself.
Friday. I'll give it a week.
Did they used to be in a relationship? That would make a lot more sense, as if they used to be in a relationship and they broke up. I liked his little coveralls. Looks like where's Baldo?
Do you want it listed?
How do you not see somebody? How do you not see somebody standing right there?
Downtown, they call this place Camp Blood.
Next, you're gonna tell us there are.
More and more jorts. I think that needs a little repairing. How are they gonna see what the target is if it's all shredded?
Sweetheart.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you come up here to help me or to scare me to death? Up in the wall to dry.
God, but I love that sexy talk.
Oh, they're cute. They make it look like that's Steve. But he didn't have any of the sides up on his Jeep.
Call them kids. Sounds like little goats. But when you've had a dream as long as I...
Girl, why are you telling your whole life story to this stranger? You just met this person. You're only supposed to be there for what? 5-6 miles? And you just telling everybody everything?
Wasn't that the road up for Camp Crystal Lake back there? I think we better stop. Please?
No, see, the minute you pass that road is the minute I'm ducking and rolling. I'll get new stuff later. Yeah, you did kind of go out head first, but at least you went when you did. Otherwise, you would have hit that big boulder. Girl, you better be running. This is time for you to act like a track star, not injured. That adrenaline got to start pumping. Fight or flight kicks in. And you got that bright old red sweater on. I ought to drop that thing. That's like wearing one of those caution vests at night when you're bicycling. What about Annie's dreams?
Now, if you were a flavor of ice cream, what would it be?
Rock and roll.
I don't know. Maybe mint chocolate chip? That looks refreshing. Except for right now we're in the dead of winter. But the sun and nice water looks refreshing.
What's the matter? You see something?
I don't see nothing.
No, no.
Ned? I love summer camp stories. I read Summer Camp for Slasher Victims and really liked that.
Come on, Alice.
Oh! Oh!
Nothing's wrong with Ned, it's just his attitude.
Life preserver.
Run, Kevin Bacon, run! Put them footloose, fancy-free feet to work! She's like, here's the life preserver. Oh, wait, you don't need it. Okay, let me just move it to the side. I don't think he needed mouth to mouth, but okay. I'd have started with some chest compressions and see how he liked that. Oh, see, no, I hate snakes. I don't play around with snakes.
Phil! Come here, quick!
I know she's not, but it sounded like she's saying Phil. And all I can hear is Black Christmas.
What do I do?
Kill it.
It might bite.
Don't kill it, just shoo it out the door.
The woods.
The door is open.
They put a snake in here? Nobody told us anything about snakes. Kill it!
Why'd you why did you shut the door?
How do you call a snake?
Just pick it up and throw it outside. I heard that that was a friend's pet, which doesn't sit well.
Spike. You've been smoking, boy.
Smoking, don't smoke. Causes cancer.
Going on here? We're just trying to get the place in shape.
In shape for what?
Officer, is there anything we can do to help?
Counselors, they'd have kids coming.
No, we haven't seen anybody here, officer.
Just us. This guy, Ralph, is he dangerous?
No.
And that loony gets drunk, he gets his call in. I end up spending the morning in court, and he gets a week in jail. We ain't gonna stand for no weirdness out here.
What do you consider weirdness? The murders? The arson? Or counselors trying to paint the cabins? It's a small kitchen to be cooking for 50 campers and 10 counselors.
Messenger of God.
Okay, Ralph.
Go. Go.
Okay, Ralph, you can go now.
I think we just met Ralph.
God, what's next?
No, Ralph is harmless.
Dead animals, that's the old counselors. You cannibal?
Stuff right, you'd get all the protein you need.
Too bad Annie never showed up. She was supposed to be quite a good cook.
Annie's a little deceased.
Hey, this looks almost like the one at my uncle's cabin in Maine.
Was it Stephen King?
What an antique.
Okay.
Every time I hear Maine, I think about Stephen King. That is beautiful, though. Alright, Dirty Dancing. Now lift her. Oh, poor Ned.
Hello?
I'd have kept on walking. I would have kept on walking.
Can I help you?
There's too many cabins in this place.
What about Ned?
I don't love Ned.
Ned is fine.
He's acting like such a jerk.
Nettie!
That's what we call him.
He's not acting like a jerk. He's just acting like a teen boy.
You can tear down that valley like a son of a gun.
I've been afraid of storms ever since I...
The hell does that mean?
Really?
Sounds like
I've had
Twisters.
this dream.
Or Twister. I haven't seen Twisters yet.
The rain turns to blood. Washes away in little rivers.
Okay.
Hey, this is no dream. Come on, we're gonna get soaked.
I think that's what he wants. Y'all could clearly see if somebody's on them beds or behind those beds. Girl, the rain didn't start. You keep your clothes on.
Jack and Marcy are gonna get drenched.
Not if they're where I think they are.
Exactly. About to say, you really think that they haven't found some place to go?
We're going to play strip Monopoly. I'll be the shoe. To be kidding.
What about if Steve walks in?
We'll get...
Yet she jumps up and runs over with excitement. She has her eyes closed, dreaming of a wonderful place. I was gonna say, you would think that they would have seen Ned when they got in the bed, but there was a giant bag beside him.
Double sixes. I get to roll again.
Pretty sure that was Snake Eyes.
Hurry back, okay? It's getting cold in here.
For what?
Who's next? You know.
There's only 3 people at the table, Alice. Who do you think is next? What are those books that are there? I'm seriously thinking that Marcy and Jack didn't bring books to their little hookup session. So then that begs the question, is this is where the killer's been staying? And with that, was the killer under the bed the entire time that Marcy and Jack were going at it? The fact that we're scanning the bottom of the stalls like she's about to go underneath the stall and just slash away.
Jack?
Did those doors not have locks on them? I would not be using the bathroom in a door that doesn't have a lock on it. That's kind of clear that you would have to turn the water on for water to come out of the faucet. Especially in a camp that hasn't been open in decades.
Must be my imagination.
No, there's somebody there. How hard do you have to swing to make an axe go through a forehead?
Well, what can I say? It's not much, but I call it home.
And of course we have to stop it because Alice has to remain the virginal final girl who doesn't show any skin.
I'm going to have to finish this game some other night. Just when it was getting interesting.
Brenda, that makes it sound like you could go for Bill or Alice.
Okay, 2 1/4. That's it. Thank you.
You ain't even gonna let her keep the change? You gave her $3.
Here's your change, Steve.
Oh, you keep it.
Oh, 75 cents!
Careful.
I will.
Good night.
I can't say nothing. I did just say, let her keep the change. Well, she cleaned up after herself. You would think there would have at least been some kind of blood spray or blood splatter. Hey, friend. She gonna get in trouble for brushing her teeth? You against cavity fighting too? I mean, Marcy and Jack, I can kind of understand. Ned, he talked about it a lot. Girl, put your toothbrush back in its case. You got 2 seconds to do that. Can an engine get waterlogged?
Thing would go through anything. I'm dragging a trailer. Can you give me a lift?
Why does it look like Brenda's crying? Also, you had a sink right there. And a mirror. Why didn't you just brush your teeth in your cabin? Girl, don't do that. That ledge is not big enough for you to fall asleep with that candle right there. She gonna wind up hitting it. It's gonna fall. And she gonna be lit up. I wouldn't go out there. Especially when I know that there's no children at this camp yet. And you don't sound like one of the counselors that I work with. No. And knowing that this camp has had a string of mysterious incidences, no. No, I would have kept on reading my book. It wasn't funny to begin with. What would have been a really good death for her is if she was shot full of arrows. Because she was at the archery range.
I thought I heard a scream.
I didn't hear anything through that wind.
It sounded like Brenda.
How you know?
That's suspicious.
Bill? Can I come?
Go on then.
Where is she? She must be with Jack and Marcy.
That's for another movie.
Alice?
Yeah?
Girl, you had your hood on. Don't be touching my stuff and drying your hair off with it.
What is going on?
There's blood on the pillow. I think it's pretty clear. Notice how nobody's yelling for Ned.
Jack.
Nettie!
Oh, never mind.
Serious. I really think we should call someone.
She is so calm about it, though. Oh, I think we should call somebody. Yep, I think we should call somebody. Yeah, we'll explain to Steve later why his window's broken. Oh, the phone line's cut. Well, that makes sense. Everybody's car sucks.
To the nearest crossroads. Steve will be back soon. We can use his Jeep if we need to get help.
No, you can't.
Full moon, too. We keep statistics. We have more nuts.
Make a science out of coincidence.
No, I agree with that one. Not all the crime stuff, but things go crazy on full moons.
Possible fatals. 3, maybe more trapped. Head on.
I'll let you on here, Steve.
Sure.
He sounded so annoyed. Like, there's possible people dying in a car accident, and you're like, I have to walk in the road where it's no longer raining. At least it stopped raining. Could be worse. You could be in that car. I just don't like Steve.
Oh, hi. What are you doing out in this mess?
It's not a mess anymore. Oh no, that sucks. Especially when that's the only light you've got. Jesus.
Generator's probably out of gas. I'm gonna check it.
You want me to come with you?
Why don't you stay here and try and get...
You look like you're already asleep. He is very handsome, though. Like, in all honesty, I love Kevin Bacon. But if I was one of these counselors, I'd probably go for Bill, too. He has that golden age Hollywood handsome. Like a young Marlon Brando. And I think his dad was Bing Crosby, I think. Jesus Christ, Alice. Don't give me a frickin' heart attack. I've never had instant coffee. I'm not a big coffee drinker. I'm much more of a tea drinker. But it's got to be a certain type of tea. But I still don't see how Annie was supposed to cook for 50 campers and 10 counselors in this little kitchen. How compacted is your sugar that you have to bang on the bottom of the cup with the spoon? It should just be a, like, twist the spoon and it falls off. Not a t-t-t. Girl, I hope you turn that kettle off. You gonna tell me 3, maybe 4 arrows is gonna hold him up? And what is it with her and slitting throats? Is it because it's easy and quick? Like, girl, have some originality. Creativity. I mean, the Marcy kill was great, because at least it wasn't a throat slash. But you out here, Annie? Throat. Jack, different, but still throat. Ned, throat. Bill, throat. Good on you, Girl Scout. That's some quick thinking. Oh, she already knows you're there. Ain't no need to cover up the windows. Those logs? What is that gonna do? What is she, Scooby-Dooing the door? Oh, honey, please. You're also making it harder for you to get out. Of course, honestly, if I gotta get out, that typewriter's going through one of them windows. Oh, she got a baseball bat. You use that hot kettle as a weapon. And do some damage with that. What, you gonna fork her to death? Now, how did she die? She's like she was just beaten to death. At least it wasn't a throat slash. But I don't know. She need to a little bit more. Girl, get up! No. No. Steve's gone.
How are you? Well, I'm Mrs. Voorhees.
Can you run into her arms? You ain't never met this woman from Adam.
No, but it's all right. I'll take care of you. I used to work for the Christies.
Yeah, she'll take care of you, all right.
And the storm, that's why you're upset.
No, they're all dead. They're all...
Well, technically, you've only seen 2 bodies, but yes, they are all dead.
I'm not afraid.
She ain't got no reason to be afraid. She more afraid of the mess you made trying to barricade yourself.
So young. So
Why the rope?
Oh, what monster.
Is that just to assist in moving her?
Bill's out there.
She says, screw Brenda. I want to go see Bill.
Did you know that a young boy drowned the year before those two others were killed? Counselors weren't paying any attention. They were making love. Should have been watched every minute. He was
special.
I think we should wait for Mr. Christie.
Y'all want to wait in the kitchen with Brenda?
Necessary.
Or in the generator room with Bill?
I am Jason. I am. And today is his birthday.
Where's Mr.
June 13th?
Oh, I couldn't let them open this place again. Could I? Let him drown. You never paid in.
That was not me. I ain't never met your son. Oh, poor Mrs. Voorhees. You would have loved therapy. Oh, Annie. Why are we keeping Annie in the car? So you have somebody to talk to? I'm so concerned. And what did Annie do to you? Why you gotta treat... How did Mrs. Voorhees hoist Steve up into a tree? She out here doing, like, CrossFit in her spare time?
Kill her, Mommy.
That's the way she's running. Ma'am, you need help. I get that she's trying to find a weapon, but what weapon do you think is going to be in there? A pitchfork? It's probably all garden tools. Oh, well, I mean, that's a good weapon, yeah. Bullets probably be in a lockbox, or that locked cabinet right there. Girl, you gotta hit it directly on where it locks.
It will be easier for you than it was for Jason.
Girl, Jason drowned.
Kill her. Kill her.
Don't smack her with it. Use it as a bat. There's several. Grab another one. The sense of preservation in these movies is astounding. Let me rephrase. The lack of a sense of preservation in these movies is astounding. She ain't a man. That ain't gonna hurt that much. Hit her in the tatas. Yeah, brush it off, Pamela. You know, it's so funny that a woman of Pamela's age is that spry. I mean, you gotta think, this is 1980, because it said present day. And this happened in 1957, because if it was a year before the very first killings, and that was 1957.
Mommy, kill her. She can.
It's 23 years. How old was she at that point? Because Jason was what? Between 8 and 13 years old when he drowned?
Kill her. Kill her.
Gotta think. She's gotta be 50, 60 at this point.
Kill her.
At least. So I'm saying she's probably doing CrossFit in her spare time. That's a creaky door. And you gonna move it? Not to mention that door is wood. That is the easiest thing to break down. Didn't you ever read the Three Little Pigs? I also love how Pamela has to turn the light on to find you. She's like, you know these old eyes? Click. You really think she's gone? I mean, if you can see her through the cracks in that wood, she can see you through the cracks in that wood. You gonna hit her with the canned ham? Get her with the sugar. Cast iron frying pan will work. Alice. Oh my goodness, I didn't know I could do that. Girl, hit her again. Is she just gonna go have her a little sit? It's all over. A little bit of blood came out. Everything's fine now. I mean, she a little off balance, sure. Betsy Palmer looks like she's having the time of her life. I don't think it would have happened that easily, but okay. Yeah, we're good. Looks so proud of herself. Good job, Alice. Good job. Where are you gonna go, girl? The way I would have gone back to Mrs. Voorhees' car, sorry, Annie, dragged Annie out the passenger seat because I ain't getting blamed for that, and took her car. Please. Would you think she was going to put her head back on and come back after you again? She is not Famke Janssen from The Faculty. And how did the cops know to come? Because I know Alice didn't call them. And I'm pretty sure Mrs. Voorhees didn't call them. And everybody else is dead.
Milligrams Valium. It's all right now, Alice. It's all over. Everything's over.
It'll never be over.
Roll over. Roll over.
Why would I need to roll over? You ain't sticking nothing in my butt to calm me down. I got an arm for a reason. The heck you want my butt for?
Okay.
I really don't understand that part.
Is anyone else alive?
No.
Are they all dead?
Yep.
Is he dead too?
Who?
The boy, Jason.
Girl, Jason's been dead for 23 years.
Then he's still there.
No, I'm pretty sure they would have dragged him out the water when he died. But what do I know? So that was Friday the 13th from 1980, written by Sean S. Cunningham, makeup done by Tom Savini, who we all know and love. He has done so much work now, but I know him most of all as Sex Machine from Dusk Till Dawn, the movie. This is not my favorite of the franchise. I would say out of the two that we've covered on this channel, which being this one and the 2009 remake, the 2009 remake is my favorite one. I think that this one had a lot of elements of The Walking Dead that I don't like, which is where it is primarily just people walking around. I love the camp aspect. I love the counselor aspect, but I feel like we could have done a lot more with that. There's too many lingering scenes of Alice wandering around or Bill meandering around. Like, we didn't need that long shot of her making instant coffee and then deciding to go with Bill. We didn't need that long montage of her just putting, more wood onto the fire. There was too much lingering there, and for us to really understand that she was our final girl, which was pretty clear from the beginning. So I feel like those things really brought it down, and it had nothing to do with the fact that Jason's not in it yet. I like Betsy Palmer. I thought that Pamela was a great villain. I just think that there's a lot of things where they weren't really sure if this was going to be a horror movie or a horror franchise versus like a mystery thriller film. And this to me does not give off horror vibes. It gives off more thriller vibes because all of the deaths, except for Kevin Bacon and Betsy Palmer, are more cutaway deaths. With Marcy, yeah, you see the axe in her head, but you don't see it go into her head. We don't see Ned's death at all. We don't see Brenda's death at all. We don't see Bill's death at all. A lot of these deaths are very off screen. Even Steve's death, he was there and we saw her go towards him, but we don't see it. We don't know that he's stabbed until later when he falls from the tree. Annie's death, we only see the aftermath really because it's blocked by Mrs. Voorhees standing in front of her. A lot of these are very good choices to do when making a movie, but they don't really amount to a Friday the 13th horror franchise as much as a thriller killer whodunit, almost akin to like April Fool's Day. So that's what brings it down for me. I do think that it is a good film. I think that Adrienne King does a wonderful job playing Alice. I think that Betsy Palmer is absolutely amazing playing Pamela Voorhees. I just feel like it's let down, or it is a letdown to its successors. Because those other Friday the 13th movies are more memorable. And we will get to those. But if you haven't already, this is your reminder to leave this video a like and hit that subscribe button. We are closer and closer to 500 every single day. Also, leave me a comment down below letting me know your thoughts. What is your ranking for the Friday the 13th series? I know that most of us have seen it, and this was not a big reveal that Mrs. Voorhees was the killer. What is your favorite Friday the 13th movie? As of right now, before going through all of them again, my favorite is Jason Lives Part 6. But who knows? My rankings change. It did with The Conjuring, because I always thought that The Conjuring was my favorite. Turns out it's The Conjuring 3. Surprising. But I hope you have a wonderful Friday the 13th. Our next video is going to be Valentine for Valentine's Day, which is probably one of my favorite Valentine's Day movies. I'm very excited to share that reaction with you guys.